York Post, 12/3/21, says that some news items just catapult themselves into lead story position. Oh, here we go.
I see what they did there.
On a Delta Airlines flight in November between Syracuse, New York, and Atlanta, the woman sitting in 13A allegedly tried to breastfeed her hairless cat.
Oh, my God.
Much to the cat's
Oh,
distress. No. Flight attendants repeatedly asked the woman to return the yowling cat to its kennel, the New York Post reported, but she refused. Her shirt was up, and she was trying to get the cat to latch, and the cat was screaming for its life.
Holy shit.
The flight attendant who was on board during the incident. Finally, a message was sent through the aircraft communications addressing and reporting system, alerting the ground crew in Atlanta they would need a redcoat team member to apprehend the woman at the gate.
That's a little aggressive.
It is unclear what happened to the woman or her cat after the flight landed. New York Post.
What?
Man, why is it like people are just getting crazier?
I agree.
And crazier and crazier when it comes to air travel.
First of all, the cat was screaming for its life. What in the hell?
I don't want the titty.
I mean, she had obviously tried to nurse it before.
He won't latch on. He wants mama's milk.
This is insane.
Yeah.
I love the other passengers like, oh my God, what is she? Like, I can picture this lady too, just like, with her fucking ugly ass hairless cat, which, ugh.
It's like
hairless,
Dr. Evil's cat.
Yes,
What was his name? Mr. Whiskers? Mr. Bigglesworth.
Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
And the cat is hideous, and the woman was likely hideous, and she's got her shirt up, and everyone's screaming, and the cat's screaming, and
the red coats are on their way.
The red coats, like that's weird that they would need to even get the red coats involved, because I thought,
what is this, like
some
some
like
special
the Revolution
crack squad of airline employees?
They're like, bring your muskets and your cannons, because we got this. What the fuck?
They're armed with literally bandoliers filled with flight coupons
what
and
we need is some traitors
chits
to come and get rid of this cat. And the lady who's trying to abuse, I guess they would consider that cat abuse.
I guess passenger abuse, completely inappropriate behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I think being an airline, like a flight attendant, these days must be the worst job you could ever imagine.
The worst. You have to like police people for things you don't. You just want to serve coffee. It probably was awesome.
You're born to serve coffee.
You're born to serve coffee, and it's fun, and you get to do like that and that, and
I think that's maybe what it was like in the 60s.
Have you ever seen those pictures of planes in the 60s? And they, first of all, there were only like 7 seats in them, and they would always also have like a roast beef cart, like a prime rib cart.
Au jus?
100%. And they're sitting there all fancy with their china. There's like some woman like happily slicing prime rib for you.
Yeah, while the other stewardesses are just banging the first class passengers.
What the hell do we have now?
We have like a hot mess where everyone's like, oh, I can't wait till somebody tries to tell me what to do or what to think, or mine's the fact that I'm wearing a suit completely made out of the American flag with a Trump sticker across my cowboy hat. I dare you. I literally dare you to talk to me and tell me what to do.
Yep.
Because you are in violation.
That's why they call the red
freedoms.
coats. Mm-hmm.
They throw you in a red duffel bag.
Sir, you're gonna have to move back to England.
And drag you down the terminal.
Yeah.
And just throw you in a swamp.
Ah, man. I would love to see a picture of this woman. I bet you there are a lot of women who tried to breastfeed their cats. Don't you think?
No.
I do.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because when you're in that state of mind, or you just try to breastfeed anything?
I think that
you just try to give it to your plant?
I think that a woman that would try to do something like this is much like other women that might have a lot of cats, especially hairless cats, and there's just a whole vibe that I'm sensing or picturing, and I like it.
She's like, I've got the milk. I'm brimming with life. Everybody's got to have a little bit.
This is my child.
Mr. Bigglesworth, latch on. Like what you hear, you can listen to more episodes everywhere podcasts are distributed, and you can also find us on the web at newsoftheweirdpodcast.com.